I'm Taylor Cat and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Paths Taken. Previously we got introduced to this guy whose name I constantly forget. Cordelian or something like that. Marco and Nicia. And apparently there's a princess that we haven't seen, but I assume she's important because they gave her a name. So yeah. And now we're trying to sneak him out of the castle, and Cordelian is a prince and our best friend and is hiding stuff from us, but we're still helping him because we're good people. And that is where we left off. Okay, let's continue. Okay, get dressed. Meet me in the forest in 30 minutes. I guess I'll need to change into my disguise too. Emery, your parents have sent me to fetch you. Oh? What do they want? They want to remind you that your mother's parents will be visiting and that you need to attend dinner with them here at 6 promptly. Oh, just great. Looks like that is going to cut into I and Cordelian's time in town. Looks like we'll have to be even more quick about it today than usual. Sure. Tell them I'll be there. I need to catch up on some reading for now, though. So, could I have a couple hours apiece? Yes, sir. It's been almost a half an hour. I should be heading out. Is our outfit gonna change? Emery, are you there? Yes, I'm over here. Are the sunglasses really necessary? Of course, they are. Now, come on. Let's get moving. I have dinner with my grandparents tonight, so we'll have to be even quicker than normal. Fine. So we don't get a CG of that? Not a CG, a sprite with them in their disguises? The city, as usual, is a bustling, fast-paced area. Today is the weekly farmers market, so vendors are lined against the street, hoping to sell their crops. Cordelian walks slowly, taking in every sight. We walk shoulder to shoulder, so as not to get separated in the crowd. Oh, so satisfied. What is this? Oh, he looks like James. I'm so happy I'm using my badly done James voice. Oh, in case you don't know, James is a member of Team Rocket from Pokemon back in the day when it was new. Where did you... I can't look over here. Where did you say this place was again? It was right down the street from here, I believe. You believe? You brought me all the way out here on an assumption. Not an assumption. It is down here. Well, even if it's not, it is a nice day out. Suppose it is. The weather has been mild this time of year. The past few months when I visited Durjan, it's been below freezing every time, so coming back home has constantly been a shock to my system. But still, it's pretty there. The land is littered with trees and nature, and the people there seem to build towns in accordance to nature. Here we've built sprawling cities almost wherever. It's a bit of a shame, really. I'm starting to notice a lot more of these types of things now as time moves close to my inauguration ceremony. Obviously, I'm not going to become the king till both my parents die or step down, but my training will end soon. Still, I've just started noticing these small things. Some of them I might like to change. Some I might not. I really don't know as of yet. It's good to notice those sorts of things, since you'll be the ruler eventually. Being aware of your surroundings and people you're serving is good, and going to make you a great king. Thank you. These few months have been hectic, but I'll make it through them. I won't let them crush me. That's a good outlook on things. Say, is this the outdoor cafe you were talking about? This cafe that says closed. Damn it. Look, I just found out the location, not the hours they were open. Get going. Now we just wasted an entire day of sneaking out for nothing. It's not for nothing. Whenever I can escape the castle without my guards, I'm grateful. I understand it's for my own protection, but I need just a bit of freedom and space. Thank you for coming out here with me. It's no problem. Let's head back for now. I need to get going anyway, since I need to get ready for dinner tonight. Plans? Yes, well, my mother's plans. I see. Didn't we tell him in the beginning that we had plans? But sure, let's pretend that didn't happen. I'm sure she's planned something fun for you. Oh, for sure. Just dinner with my visiting relatives. Would you like to go in my place? No. I couldn't possibly take some of your fun away. Of course. We continued down the road, heading back to the castle, making small comments at the sights. He really does love visiting the town, but when he does with his guards, it always becomes a political stunt. They're always trying to capitalize on parading him around in good faith. As we walk further, he grabs my arm. Come on, quickly! Huh? It's the guards. They must be making patrols. Or, or, they realize I'm not in the castle? Of course, you got a little valley girl. Then, where should we go? He bites his lip. If they catch us, it'll be nigh impossible for him to leave the castle unattended again. Despite this, he's at a loss for words. It's not typical for him to be in a panic-inducing situation. Well, oh no, I get to choose this. Okay. Hide in the cathedral. Blend in with the crowd. Does it look like we can blend? I mean, I can. He cannot. Let's see if we can hide in the cathedral and see what happens. If not, we'll come back and hide. And blend in with the crowd. We'll hide in the cathedral until they pass. If they take too long, then we can slip out the back. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's go. Oh my. I don't think cathedrals just sound like this all the time. The cathedral is surprisingly empty despite being the middle of the day. Only a few clergymen and such roam the halls. Still, the bells ring loud and clear throughout the halls. It's a spectacle to behold. Cordelia could stay here for hours looking around and tries to soak up as much as he can. I clasp my hand around his wrist and tug him towards the back of the building. Here, even less people are walking around. A nun grabs a book and heads out the door to the room, leaving us alone. It's also a bit crowded in here. We should be able to avoid them here. Despite reassuring himself that, he still has to catch his breath. We'll be fine. They wouldn't think of looking for us here. Yes, you're right. All because of your quick thinking. I froze. All I could think about what my father. Okay, we'll do it. I froze. I could think about it. What my father would say when he found out. It's alright. It's not every day that you run into this sort of situation. When the time comes, you won't hesitate to make the right decisions. I know it. I put my hand on his shoulder. Thank you. I motioned for us to sit down on one of the benches. He doesn't argue. We've been walking for the past hour and I know he wants to see all he can, even while sitting down. To be honest, I've never been in this cathedral before. I've been in the one a few cities over on the countryside, but not this one. It really is beautiful, and we'll take care of it, and well taken care of. I bet it would be grand. What would be grand? A wedding here. A wedding? What makes you say that all of a sudden? Royalty used to wed all the time in cathedrals. It was tradition. It's waned off in the past few decades, but I believe it'd be a sight to behold. Yes, I'm sure it would be. He sighs and looks around the room one last time before standing. Light shines through the window, getting out from under whatever cloud was holding it back. This close to him, I can see the creases under his eyes. What's on your mind? It should be safe for us to leave now. If they were looking for me, then they should already be checking another area. If they were just making patrols, then they should still be looking somewhere else by now. Let's go before they come back. Yes, let's. Thank you for taking me. It was nothing. I'm glad we were still able to go. We're not going to be able to do this much longer. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the last time we're able to sneak out of the castle, sneak out together. I know, but I'm thankful for every minute I've had. Well, I hope you have fun at your little dinner party. It'd only be fun if you were there too. That's sweet. I'm afraid I also have dinner plans. Maybe another time. I'll see you soon. Good night, Cordelian. After dinner with my grandparents and hiding with Cordelian, I don't think I can stand. Maybe tomorrow will be a calmer day than today was. Emery? Emery, wake up! What is it, Lisa? Licia? Do you realize what time it is? And that I was sleeping? I was just following orders. Your parents sent me to fetch you. They arranged for you to spend the day at your cousin's house in a nearby town. We need to get going soon if we'll make it back before nightfall. Why can't they plan things a few days ahead? That would be too simple and not sporadic enough for them, I'm afraid. Yes, go finish getting ready. I still need to get to freshen up. Okay, let's get going. The sooner we get there, the faster we can leave. Aw, try to have a better outlook on things. It's going to be fine. Just find somewhere comfortable to sit and let them do all the talking. You just sit there and nod, act like you're interested. That's what I do, and it works fine. What? I don't think they'd want to talk to you. I don't think that would work for me. I'll try that. I feel like that doesn't necessarily work for everything. Where they're like, yes, and we should kill all the puppies in the world and eat pineapple and tuna. What do you think, Emery? And we're just like, mm-hmm. So I think it depends on the situation. Saying I don't think they want to talk to you is also a dick thing to say, because they might want to talk to her. They might want to ask her to do something for them. I don't think that would work for me, is what I'm going to say. I don't know if that's the right choice or not, but I feel like that's not the way to go, to just blindly nod to things. We probably need to actually pay attention to the conversation. I'm not sure that would exactly work for my case, since this will be the only time I can talk to them. My cousin might not talk a lot to me while I'm there, but my aunt and uncle definitely will, and I can't evade them. I guess you're right. Can't evade your relatives forever. Well, let's get going then. You're ready, aren't you? Of course. The car's pulling up now. The car. I am confused as to what year this is supposed to. So I heard call before, which indicates there must be a phone of some sort, right? And they have cars, so they drive. Are there airplanes too? What other technologies in this game? Because I keep feeling, I originally thought it was like this medieval-y thing with horse-drawn carriages and stuff, but apparently there's cars and phones. Looks like a flower shop. I don't think it's supposed to be, but I think these are flowers. It's a little hard to tell with all this smoochiness, but it gives me feels of it's a fancy place. A fancy place that's trying to look like it's not fancy. Auntie, so how have your studies been? Your mother had been telling me about all of these courses you're taking. They've been good so far. I'm studying at senior college level now. And every time I had to do a generic dude, I'm just deepest voice I could do. And what exactly are you studying again? I'm studying to be a business major. Major currently. Ah, like your father. I wish these two would become passionate about their degrees. Cousin. Mom, you forced me to start my studies to become a criminal justice major. Well, Emery, did my brother have any say in choosing your major? Well, he had a bit of influence in it, But I did choose my major. For the most part, at least. That's good. That you've chosen the career path of your dreams? Oh, sorry, I should have said that more dramatically. The more happy. That's good that you've chosen the career path of your dreams. That's not exactly what I said, but sure, let's go with that. Emery, how old are you? I'm 18. We have a major in okay, so we're in college, but we just started college, is what I'm hearing. Isn't it about time for you to find a girlfriend? I'm sure a nice young gentleman like yourself has ladies lining up for you. I always hate this part of trips. I'm not really worried about dating at the moment. I'd rather work on my studies for the moment. Ah, but you must have been interested in them before. I've tried to always keep my head focused on taking over the family business when my father becomes too old to take care of it. I was wondering when these sort of questions would come up. It's always got to come to these questions. Huh. At least they're not as bad as my parents. Well, that is good, I suppose. But you'll need a wife eventually. You've got to start looking while you're young. Just when I thought we had moved away from this. My parents are always looking for potential dates for me, so I don't worry about it too much. And besides, the perfect person will come along. I like this. The perfect person will come along eventually. Sure. Just don't wait too long, or you'll worry your parents. Yes, wouldn't want to do that. Look at the time. How quickly these hours have flown by. And to think, it feels as though we just sat down to talk. Time sure flies when you're having fun. Come on, Lisa. Oh, she's not here. Looks like she left as soon as our car pulled up. Well, it was nice seeing you all again. Goodbye. Well, how did you enjoy your day trip? It was alright, I suppose. Well, about as good as I figured it would be. What do you mean by that? I knew the routine questions they'd ask. How is school? What do you want to do with your life? Why don't you have a girlfriend? Etc., etc., etc. I just sat back and gave them the answers they wanted to hear. I guess that's good. What really counts is you made it through the trip just fine. Well, at least until next year, huh? Yes. Hopefully, I'll be able to have some say so in visiting them by the time next year rolls around. One could only dream, huh? Well, we will see how the next day is going to go in the next episode, because I assume Emery's going to go to sleep soon. Yeah. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. I am Taylor Cat. Have a wonderful morning, evening,